Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Lizzie, and for today's video, we are talking about vampires versus the Bronx. So, this just happened to end up being a bit of a coinkydink. I had already planned on totally looking like a vampire today, and then I was scrolling through trying to figure out. I wanted to watch something vampire related, and I'd actually gotten this suggested to me. A couple of the people asked me if I had watched this yet, and I hadn't, and said that I should. So I decided to watch it, and thought that it would be perfect to review it. So if you don't know what this film is, it's a horror comedy. It's a Netflix original, and it is about a group of young boys who live in the Bronx and have to fight to save their neighborhood from vampires, and I loved this film. If you're not new to the channel, that shouldn't be any surprise. If you really know me, you know that I love films like The Lost Boys. That is probably my favorite vampire film ever, and this film reminded me a lot of that, and it reminded me a lot of just those kind of style of film that were definitely bigger in like the 80s and 90s and are of course making a comeback, where you have a group of young kids who are fighting or dealing with something within their neighborhood or their life. For instance, you have the film The Goonies, which of course is an 80s film about a group of young kids who are trying to save their neighborhood. And this has a very similar vibe, kind of a Goonies meets The Lost Boys, I guess. There was even a scene in this film that reminded me very much of a scene from Lost Boys, so if you've seen that one, you'll probably recognize the scene that I'm talking about. And yeah, it just gave me that fun, happy vibe, and I definitely loved it. So I definitely think if you are somebody that has kids that wants to introduce them to these kind of style films but maybe is looking for something newer, definitely check this out. Or if you just like these types of films, definitely suggest checking out. It was such a fun, good time. I mean, it does kind of get a little political, you could say. They kind of use the vampires taking over the neighborhood as a reference to gentrification within these types of within neighborhoods, especially like the Bronx. I know that is something that has happened there, and I like that they did that kind of twist. It also had a very Scream-esque opening, not similar, but you have this well-known actress in this opening scene, and I'll just leave it at that. And yeah, I really liked it. I highly suggest this film, especially if you just want something lighthearted and fun and vampire-y. So definitely suggest checking out this one. Like I said, it's a Netflix original, so it should be available anywhere so it should be available across all Netflix countries, but I'm not 100% sure. I just happen to live in the US. So if you have checked this one out, let me know what your thoughts are on it in the comments below. If you did enjoy this, let me know as well, and I will see you guys again later with another video. Bye!